So, I was playing Ultimate Frisbee in college, and there was this barefoot dude with weirdly sharp toenails.
Oh, come on, Ted. You know what story I want to hear.
That's probably a throwaway scene in the grand scheme of things, right? Well, you'd be surprised at how difficult it was to film, all because the cast members couldn't stop laughing like a bunch of immature teenagers on the set.
So, I was playing Ultimate Frisbee in college, and there was this barefoot dude with weirdly sharp testicles.
Oh, come on.
One more time.
The green testicle story. So, I was playing Ultimate Frisbee in college.
Sorry. I tried to sneak that by.
Care to try that again, Ted?
Spill it, Mosby.
Fine. The green testicle story.
At least actor Josh Radnor was happy in these bloopers, but he was also known for acting like a fussy brat from time to time.
I hate San Francisco. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
But at least Coby Smulders was there to poke fun at her co-star. Take that man down a few pegs.
I hate San Francisco. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
I sleep with this man.
Enough joking around. It's time to see how the scene in question actually turned out.
She's happy? Marshall had the worst summer of his life, and she's happy.
Heck, the bloopers might actually have been funnier than the completed scene here. That was actually pretty emotional.
Oh, I know, dude.
Let's move on to something more positive. For instance, did you know that Coby Smulders tried to smooch one of her co-stars behind the scenes?
That's a cut.
Or maybe this was Coby's way of lightening the mood before she turned heel on Alyson Hannigan.
Are you gonna cry? You gonna cry? Skinny little baby's gonna cry? Well, eat, damn it, eat!
We should all be so lucky. Who doesn't want to have some friends who encourage us to eat cake?
Best cake I ever had. Seriously. My stomach was like, hey, bro, I don't know what you're eating because I don't have any eyes, but it's basically awesome, so keep sending it down Gullet Alley.
Unless those friends are mean around kids anyway. That's just asking for trouble.
I'm gonna totally
Let's do this, please. Here we go.
Did you just say the F word?
No, I didn't. No, I said,
Here we go. Quiet, everyone.
frosted Tostitos.
Ready, Pam?
What was worse, the swearing or the lying?
If someone questions you, distract them from the original lie with more lies.
At the same time, can we really blame Coby for saying the F word? She was probably in method acting mode at the time. Plus, who'd want to babysit this rascal?
You're supposed to pour the milk first.
What? No, you pour the cereal first so you know how much milk you need.
It tastes better milk first.
It all tastes the same once it's in the bowl.
Even if he was just playing a character, dealing with child actors is one thing.
Why are you wearing my dad's pants?
Milk first it is.
Chimpanzees are much more unpredictable, though. And Coby learned that firsthand.
Sales of hybrid vehicles have risen 11% over the
But that was nothing compared to what Coby had to go through in the finished version of the scene.
Peace talks were stalled once again in the Middle East. Despite a promising start to the latest negotiations, talks foundered on security issues.
It wasn't just primates that monkeyed around on the set of How I Met Your Mother either. Jason Segel was pretty bananas too. Do you remember the episode where Marshall rocked those awesome pants?
Nice, right?
I'm gonna have to say no. I don't want some 16-year-old girl falling in love with you and then shooting Lily in the face.
Now, if Jason had his way, the scene would have involved some groovy dancing as well.
Nice. I'm gonna do it. Here, let's go.
Stop laughing at poor Jason when he's busting those moves. Try again, my dude.
No, really. No, it's nice. It's nice, right? Come on, yo.
Maybe Jason wasn't born to dance. Then again, it's probably better than having him scream out loud in a bathroom.
Well, you know what? That's not what I'm here for. I'm not your piggy bank, Lily Aldrin. I'm not here to get you everything you need emotionally, spiritually.
That might actually be the most emotionally powerful blooper in the history of television. But is it better than the actual scene?
Well, I called her, and they all seem a lot better than her based on the brief conversations I had with them.
Does he know I'm in here?
Yeah, hey, Robin.
I recommend that you grab a box of tissues for this next blooper. Jason really puts into this next unscripted performance. But at least he got his act together for the second take. Sort of.
Pension account A3932. Cancel Vogue L.
And here's how that scene was supposed to play out.
Teacher's pension account A3932. Cancel Vogue L.
Do you remember how Alyson turned down a smooching session with Coby Smulders earlier in the video? Sure you do. With that in mind, this next blooper might surprise you.
I kiss Neil.
Alyson and Neil Patrick Harris were more than happy to make out for the sake of creating laughter on the set, and they didn't hold back when it came to the lip locking that made it in the episode either.
Barney, you're home.
Barney was a silver-tongued devil who knew how to work some magic on the ladies.
What does a fella have to do to get laid around here?
Sometimes he'd even use actual magic to woo them.
This is my friend Barney. Barney, this is Amy.
Hi, Barney. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Amy, do you like magic?
Now watch as Neil Patrick Harris acted like a goof behind the scenes for two different people entirely. Neil ain't as suave as Barney here, but there's no denying that he's frickin' hilarious. Neil also tickled his co-stars whenever he was sharing some of Barney's unique wisdom.
That's what everyone thinks. And then along comes step 3. Submission.
The final scene, on the other hand, was way more dramatic.
That's what everyone thinks. And then along comes step 3. Submission.
Speaking of being dramatic, you probably remember how Barney and Robin had some issues during their relationship.
This no fighting thing is over, huh?
I think so.
How could you possibly agree with Lily? She's shorter than him.
However, that was like a romantic getaway compared to the argument Coby and Neil had behind the scenes.
I don't like the kind of toys that you want me to like in bed.
I just want to be pleased. For what?
I understand, but those are giant.
But who won that fight in the end? Was it Coby Smulders, or did Neil Patrick Harris have the last laugh?
Stop just laying there. Move around or do something.
Now that's how you end a war of words. If you want more How I Met Your Mother content in your life, check out our video on things you missed from the show. Thanks for being awesome.
There's a next crisis.
Awesome. What is it?